Hello, y'all, and welcome back to the channel. It is an Aldi haul that we are going to get into today. I do shop there. I love shopping there, and because you can find some really different things there, especially down what some people call the aisle of shame, which is the non-food aisle that Aldi has. They have some really cute things there. I did look for, I don't know if you guys follow anything about Aldi or you have one nearby, you've probably seen the wall-sized games like checkers, tic-tac-toe, and they have Scrabble. I wanted Scrabble. They had everything but Scrabble. They had the tic-tac-toe, which is cute, and the checkers is really cute because it's super colorful, which I like. I don't know. I might get that one if I can't find the Scrabble, but there are a couple more Aldis that I might check for the Scrabble. They're only $9.99 and they're super, super cute. So I want to get them. But they had everything else. They had the tic-tac-toe, the checkers. Um, yes, I was a little sad. But I do want to show you something else that I picked up that has been going viral from Aldi, and that is a Halloween slash fall thing. And I usually try not to buy too much seasonal stuff because one, I don't have a lot of storage space because I have an apartment, not a house, so I don't have a bunch of extra room to store like seasonal items and all of that. So, and I do have a storage unit, but I don't want to have to go back and forth and do all that kind of thing. I like to have stuff in my house, especially like decor and all of that. But there was a piece that I picked up and I had to have it when I saw it online, and I was so happy that they had it in store. And there are a few more fall pieces that I think I may go back and get if they're still there. And also, all these prices are really good. Although, like everywhere else, some things have gone up, but you can still get some pretty good deals and sales. So, enough of this intro and this jabbering. Let's go ahead and get into what I got. Now, some of the things are not anything special, but there are a few unique items. And this will be quick because I have some items that need to go in the fridge and freezer. So I'm just pulling out what's in my basket. Let me show you guys. I am using, this is when my totes come in handy for places like Aldi. Now I use them for a lot of my grocery shopping, but that was the medium sized tote. So again, this is from Sincerely um, Alley, and that's where I got my other bags. I've talked about them on the channel before. So please check them out if you like the bag. They are great for things like groceries. So let's go ahead and get into it. Sitting on the top, um, M&M cookie sandwiches. These are something that I used to love when I was younger. My cousins and I would go to the beach. We lived near Myrtle Beach in South Carolina, and so we would go down to the beach, and this was one of the things we would treat ourselves to were the M&M cookie sandwiches, or they also had like the Nestle Toll House ones. They were humongous but delicious and had a gazillion calories, but we would treat ourselves to one of those when we went down. So I love these M&M ones. It's 100% real ice cream, and it's just like a vanilla sandwich, vanilla ice cream. So it's like an M&M cookie, and then the ice cream in the middle. These are great. You get 4 in a pack, and these were actually $3.29. So I don't know if you guys buy these regularly. They do sell them in the other grocery stores, like regular grocery stores, um, but they run like a 4 pack in most grocery stores are like $6 or $7 when they're not on sale. So when I saw these, I was like, let me get these. So they got to go in the freezer like ASAP. So we're gonna run through these. The other thing that I found that these are clearly the generic version or the dupes for the sparkling ice waters, which are the zero sugar sparkling ice. I'm going to see if I have one just so I can compare and show you guys. But they have one called Sparkling Frost. I would assume this is like an Aldi brand, like an in-house brand. Pure Aqua is the brand name, but they have Sparkling Frost, whereas the other one is Sparkling Ice. And they have like the same flavors. This one is orange mango. It's flavored sparkling water beverage with other natural flavors. It's zero sugar, just like the sparkling ice. But these are only 59 cents a piece, whereas the sparkling ice is typically $1 a piece at the cheapest, unless there's a super sale. Sometimes you might get them a little bit cheaper than that, but most of the time they are $1 at the least. So these being 59 cents, I love them. It only has 5 calories, so zero sugar, 5 calories. And they have different flavors, just like the sparkling ice. 17 ounces, and this is orange mango. The only difference that I see from the sparkling ice and this is that they don't have quite the carbonated kick that sparkling ice has. So they're not flat, but they just don't have that. Like, I feel like sparkling ice has like that bubbly kick to it, whereas these don't. They're not as smooth as juice, so they do have some carbonation. You do know that you're drinking like sparkling water and not like just a juice, but these are not as strong in the carbonation department, but they're still delicious. And I actually prefer their orange mango over the sparkling ice one. Although I will still drink the sparkling ice one too. Now this is one that I haven't tried, and I don't know if it's a summer scent or just that scent, summer flavor, or if I just missed it the first couple of times. But this one is cherry limeade. So I will be putting that in the fridge to try soon. I got two of them just in case I liked it. They were restocking when I was in there today, so they had a ton of these in. So they pretty much had everything they offer. I got another orange mango, so I got two orange mangoes, two cherry limeades. My friend was visiting me, and I had bought a cherry limeade before, and I just put it in the fridge, and she actually drunk it, so I didn't get to taste it because I'd only bought one to try it, and she ended up drinking it. She said it was good, just like the others that we've had. She said the same thing. It just didn't have the strong carbonation like the other one, but she thought it was still pretty tasty. So I will give it a try. Another thing that I pick up from Aldi sometimes is the heavy whipping cream. This is by Friendly Farms, is their brand, Aldi in-house brand. And I buy it from there because this is cheaper. This is essentially when I make homemade chicken Alfredo, and so when I do my sauce, and I might make it tonight, I'm still debating on that. But when I do their sauce or my sauce, this is the 32 ounce, so this is like two servings, so I can do like two batches of something, or I can make it. So this is a good deal, and it's only like $4.75, whereas usually this size could be $5+ in any other grocery store. So I like buying my heavy whipping cream from there when they have it. I think for things like this, they have limits. The limit I want to say might be like two to four at a time per household, just because they do have good prices and they want to be able to have enough available for people. Like a lot of places have, if they have pretty cheap eggs, they will put a limit on those too. Next up are just some random seasonings. Now, I've never tried Aldi brand seasonings, which these are. But I saw someone post about the butter garlic grill seasoning. I think this one was a like summery seasoning, and so one of them was on sale. I don't know because on my receipt it just says grilling seasonings. Well, one says blend, one says seasoning, but they both say seasoning on here. So I don't know which is which, but one was $3.29 and the other was $2.25. But you get 5.5 ounces in the butter garlic, and you get 6.7 ounces in the smoky brown sugar. Now, I use a brown sugar when I make ribs in my crock pot. That is one of the main things or main seasonings that I use. So I like to keep it around. But there are other uses, of course, for it. So, like ribs, chicken, all of those things, you can use that smoky brown sugar. Butter garlic, I don't know what I'm going to use. I'm going to have to find the post where somebody posted about it. But I feel like some seafood this will work good on, and then other things, I don't know, I'll figure out something for it. But that's a seasoning that I don't have, like, so I decided to pick it up, especially for the good price and how much you get. And then, like I said, smoky brown sugar, I like to keep that around for when I do ribs. And next up, corn on the cob. You get 4 in a pack, and I think I already punctured a hole in the thing. This is Nature's Hope 4-pack of sweet corn. Sometimes they do have it with the corn, I don't know what you call it, like the shell already on it. And then they have some like this. So I just got these, but these are also, let's see, where's my corn? $2.79, which is amazing for corn. I know it's, end of summer now, so it's kind of going out of season. But I'm gonna put these into a Ziploc bag because I've already punctured the things here. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna cook any of these tonight, but I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc and repackage those. But I love fresh corn. I love like sweet corn is one of my favorite fresh um foods. So it's not a vegetable. It is actually a starch, but I do love the corn. And my all-time favorite, if I have to recommend any bakery item, because there are a few that I love, the brioche bread, absolutely love it. The sliced bread, love it. And right now they have some special flavors out too. I would have taken some footage of it, but I didn't think I was going to end up doing a haul. So I didn't get a video, but maybe next week I'm probably going to go back in there. So I might take some footage if they have it. But they had like some vanilla filling brioche bread and like in a little loaf pan almost. And it was like the bread was like a sweet bread brioche. And then it had like vanilla cream filling supposedly on the inside. So that looked like it was going to be tasty. And then they also had the chocolate chip sliced brioche. And then they have regular, like the white bread brioche, which I loved. I use that too. But another thing I like is their croissants. Now they have their brand of croissants, which those are good too. I've had those. They're really good, but they're a little bit smaller. These are the specially selected all butter croissants. They're rich and flaky croissants made with real butter. And they're a little bit bigger. They're more like, I would say, more gourmet croissant compared to the other one is more like if you got a Pillsbury can and made them like that size. So these would be like the grands and more to me they're a little bit better, but I like both of them. I would take, if these weren't in stock, I would take the other ones as well. But I do lots of things with a croissant. Sometimes I just eat it, put some honey butter on it, and eat it like a regular croissant, like with dinner. But then other times I use it for breakfast sandwiches because it is big enough to slice open, and I'll put like a sausage patty on there and egg and cheese and make like a sausage, egg and cheese croissant. So I absolutely love these. Highly recommend them. They are a little bit more expensive than the standard ones or like the Aldi. This is the Aldi brand too, but like the regular ones, that's what I say. I think these are more like gourmet, but they are also bigger. And I think you get more because you get 6 in this, and I feel like you get 8 in the other one because they're smaller. But these are $3.69, and I keep these in stock all the time because you can do so much with them. And the other thing I did with them is I take the chocolate chip cookie dough, Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie dough, or you can make your own, but I use Pillsbury most of the time. You can take that, cut this open, put the cookie dough in there, raw cookie dough in there, and also put a little bit across the top. Pop it in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes. Let it bake. I think you put it on. Can't remember if I did 350 or 375, but let it bake for like 3 to 5 minutes, and you make this dessert that apparently they make in over in France, where it's like the chocolate chip cookie dough croissant, and then you just sprinkle a little powdered sugar on it if you want, or you can put chocolate over it. How you can do whatever you want with it, but I just sprinkle powdered sugar. It is absolutely delicious. I don't even care how many calories are in it, but it's absolutely delicious. So recommend that. You can do that with either croissant, but I like these again because they are larger size. And last, but certainly not least, is the item that I was talking about for that I found in there. These have been viral on the Aldi group that I'm in. I've seen so many posts about them, and that is these Halloween wax warmers. And so this one that I picked out, this is the picture of what it looks like. It says Boo going down the side. I love the colors. And then, of course, you put the wax melts on top. And when it's lit, the light shines through the letters. So as you can see in the original picture here, it's super, super cute. I cannot wait. They did have wax melts that go with it, but they didn't have scents I really cared for. So I have wax melts because I still have the Glade wax warmer. So I already have plenty of wax melts, so I didn't need any more. And I also, like I said, I didn't really care for the scents. They had 2 scents, 2 different sets of wax melts that were some form of pumpkin scent. I'm not a pumpkin girly. I know I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't like any of that. Now, I will do white pumpkin from Bath and Body Works. That is my favorite candle from the fall collection, but it doesn't smell like pumpkin. It has more of the cinnamon and all of that. Like I love the aroma of that. I can't describe it other than the kind of cinnamony scent, but I love that. White pumpkin I can get down with, but I don't drink pumpkin spice. I'm more of a caramel, apple, cinnamon, like cinnamon apple, caramel. That's me. I'm an apple girly. Pumpkin can miss me. Sweet potato pie, okay? If you doing between pumpkin and sweet potato pie, hands down. Don't you dare give me anything pumpkin. I accidentally ate a slice or a piece of pumpkin pie thinking it was sweet potato pie, and I have been traumatized ever since. Do not give me pumpkin anything other than white pumpkin Bath and Body Works 3 wick candle. That is all. But other than that, um, this wax warmer is super cute. It was $9.99, And they have a few more. They have a ghost. They have like the haunted mansion. I don't know if you guys shop at Bath and Body Works. They had that haunted mansion candle holder that was like $300 or $400. They have like a mini version of that one in the wax melts. So it's cute, but I love this here. And for $9.99, can't beat it. So I will probably figure out somewhere to put this because it's super cute. They do also have some light up candles. I mean, I'm sorry, not candles, pumpkins. They aren't wax warmers. They just have an on and off switch, but there's a light inside. Those are super cute too. And I saw them in store today. They're $9.99, I believe, a piece. So I'll probably go back and get a couple of those for decor. But right now I need to look around and figure out where I'm going to put stuff and how I want to decorate for fall. And then I'll go back and maybe get a couple because they had a few different colors. They had cream, black, and of course orange. So depending on how I'm going to do, I'm probably going to stick with like cream and black because my living room area and most of my, like even my bathrooms, are black and white. And then in my living room, it's like dark wood furniture and black and that. So I think the black and cream will go good. But either way, this is going, I don't care if it matches or not. It's super cute. And so I'm going to use it. But that is all for my Aldi haul. All the things that you saw here, that was everything that I bought today from Aldi. And they were $32, with the most expensive thing being the wax warmer for $9.99. So that's why I am a fan of Aldi. So thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and let me know, do you shop at Aldi? Do you have one near you? And if you do shop there, what are some of your favorite things that you like, whether it be food or going down the aisle of shame? Is there anything that you found this season or just things that you like to shop for at Aldi versus maybe other stores? So again, I will see you next time, and make sure you comment down below and check out my other videos at the end. One will be about the bags that I use, the totes. Here we go again, so you can see them. And I don't know what else. See you next time.